Hi chaps, we are going to be taking a look at the Class 101, which is another locomotive which is available in the Northern Trans Pennine DLC for Train Sim World.
This brief introduction will cover startup, stopping and passenger boarding. A lot of time will be spent in the cab, so climb aboard to get started.
Here we go Wobbles, climb aboard, shut the door, all a bit cramped in here.
When ready, sit in the driver's seat. The main switch is used to activate the control desk.
Set the control circuit key to on.
Marker lights are used to inform others around that this train is active.
Marker lights to white. There we go. Destination light also, switch that on Wobbles. Set the throttle to full.
This DMU has 4 engines across the whole unit, all of which need to be started.
4 engines. Wow. Hold the button Wobbles. That's started. Press this one, hold it down.
The rear of the train must be set up manually for each journey. Head over there now.
Oh, here we go. We've got a bit of work to do, chaps. Up off the chair. Open all the doors. We can get to have a look at the carriages as we go through them. Look at this.
Red marker lights are used to signify that this is the rear of the operational train.
Set the marker lights up to red on the rear of the train. Check. Handbrake. Release the handbrake Wobbles. Turn the wheel. Oh, it's stuck. It's stuck. Having a bit of trouble with my mouse here. There we go.
This unit is now ready to go. Head back to the lead cab.
So, we're ready to rock and roll. I think I'm going to have a bit of trouble with this one. It's got gears, this train has. I'm sure it's got gears looking at it. It's going to get a bit complicated for an amateur train engineer driver such as myself. This is going to be fun.
Give a quick glance at the platform to ensure all is safe, then unlock the doors.
Health and safety, a quick glance down the platform, all safe, unlock the doors, load the passengers all aboard. Is anybody going to actually get on my train? Let's have a look. There's nobody getting on my train. Oh, look, we have one gentleman getting on the train. Give a peep of the horn there, let them know we're ready to go. We've got one passenger, and he's sitting right at the back.
Boarding is now complete. Set the doors to locked.
Lock the doors.
Use the reverser to set the direction of travel.
Set the reverser to forwards.
This train features a gear system similar to cars on the road. To attain higher speeds, the active gear must be increased at the appropriate time. When accelerating and the RPM dial reads in the yellow zone, it is appropriate to change up a gear.
Oh no, it's got gears. I'm going to struggle with this one. I don't actually drive many trains that are set up like this.
The brakes on this train act like a water tap. The higher the setting, the faster the train will stop. Open the valve to select the desired pressure, then close it again to maintain that pressure.
This is going to take some getting used to, this one. It's all very nicely done. It's a learning curve. I play these games solely from an amateur's point of view. Have we released that? I think we've got to wait for the pressure. Yes, that's it. Handbrake off. We're rolling.
Increase the throttle to start moving. Do not apply too much power too quickly. It's important to provide a smooth ride for passengers.
This is where it's all going to go pear-shaped because I'm not used to changing gears like this. Hopefully I can just scrape through the tutorial here.
Up ahead, the maximum
over
permitted speed
time
will increase.
we'll
As it
soon
does,
become hopefully
it
an
will be
expert on
appropriate
this
to increase to the
locomotive.
next gear,
Shh, Wobbles,
and the
what?
train
Listen to
will
the man,
accelerate
listen to what he's
further.
saying. Very rude talking over him like that, you know. You're not going to learn that way. Okay, we've got to manage our speed. I am slightly over speeding, so we need to just apply a little bit of brake. Which way? Have we got to pull it all the way to the left? Oh, oh, that's too much. The speed.
The process of changing gear has several
The speed
steps.
has actually changed
Reduce
now.
the engine
The speed
RPM by
restriction.
setting the throttle to idle. Engage the new gear, then return to the desired throttle application. Let's try.
So my throttle is in idle. We've got to go to gear number 2 and increase this to notch 2, I think. There we go.
Observe that the train now has the ability to accelerate to a high speed. When the RPM dial reads in the yellow zone, repeat the gear change process to continue accelerating.
It's a good job I'm playing through the tutorial on this one. This one's a little bit more difficult. It's not rocket science, but there's a little bit more to do than what you normally do. Normally you just got a lever for stop-start. This has got gears and everything.
To cruise at a constant speed, the highest gear should be engaged. This reduces the speed the engine operates. Let's stop at the next station. The key aspect is to make a gentle, controlled approach. Stopping a train in the right place is the greatest skill of a train driver. It may take a few attempts to get it right. Depending on the speed of the train, begin braking between 1.5 and 1 mile from the station.
See, this is where the skill comes in. Oh, we're going in a tunnel. I don't think I'm going to stop this one very well. I think we will be lucky. I think I will be lucky just to scrape through this tutorial. It's going to take some getting used to this,
doing no more
this
than
one.
25 miles per hour when the train reaches the platform. Then come to a stop anywhere alongside. Use the control now to set the brake pressure dial to the indicated value.
What was the indicated value? Did it say 15%? I missed it. I think it said put the brake around about 15%. Can't get it on 50. There, 15%. Is it slowing down? Oh, we might fail this one, Wobbles. This is turning into a bit of a disaster. It'll take some getting used to. I'm just going to have to slam the brake on up here. We've only got one passenger on board, so we're not going to get many complaints. Hit the brake, Wobbles. I think we just... Stop. I think we just scraped through this tutorial.
Well done. Practice makes perfect. Give a quick glance at the platform to ensure all is safe, then unlock the doors.
Practice makes perfect. I'm going to need a little bit more practice on this locomotive. It's great. I really like it, but it's a little bit more technical, this one. Passengers. Oh, we're getting more passengers on board. They don't know what my train driving's like on the Class 101, do they? Absolutely fantastic. There's no cars on the car park. I'd like to see some old-fashioned cars there. Why haven't we got any cars on the car park? An old bus or some old lorries. 1980s lorries and coaches and buses and things all going up and down there would look super cool. Have we passed? Have we passed the exam? Only just. Lock the doors, lock them in.
Good work. That is the basics covered. The manual can also be obtained that provides more detail about the full functionality of this train and more.
I think I better go read the manual. I just scraped through that. I just scraped through it. It's a lot different to some of the locomotives I've actually driven previously. Very good. Really enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, guys. Look out for more train videos in the future.